Okay, welcome back to another Agents of Mayhem stream. This week is a little different in that we're going to be talking about E3. As you can see, I don't have any guests with me right now because people are pretty busy with E3 right now. So instead of focusing on any agents, we're actually going to be talking real quick about E3, and then we're actually going to jump into the E3 demo that is currently being shown on the show floor. So hi, I'm Josh Stinson. I'm the video editor here at Volition, as well as the stream host. We also have Mike Watson, our community developer, moderating the chat and answer everybody's questions in the chat. So thanks, Mike. So yeah, Agents of Mayhem at E3. A lot of our developers are there right now, showing the game either on the various streams being hosted at E3 or on the show floor, since we have some demo booths set up there. So if you look below our stream on Twitch, we actually have a list of all the places AOM is being shown on E3 streams, along with a couple links to some that have already happened. Most of them have already happened. There's one later today that is yet to happen. But if you watched any of those streams, you can see that there was a mission shown pretty frequently throughout all of those, where you're trying to track down August Gaunt, who is one of the villains in the game. But that isn't actually the show floor demo. The show floor demo is completely different, hasn't been shown on any streams yet, and actually has a mission we haven't shown yet on any of our own personal streams as well. So before we jump into this demo is actually going to start with a cutscene that ties AOM back into Saints Row. So if you played Gat Out of Hell, you know there is an ending there that is a reboot, retcon ending, where Gat has God reboot the universe, and Gat becomes a cop, which if you've seen the trailer announcing Johnny Gat being in Agents of Mayhem, he's a cop still. And you can see, Gat and Kinsey are both getting ready to interrogate somebody named Brimstone, who is Persephone Brimstone, the leader of the agents in AOM. But this cutscene goes even further and kind of... So AOM is a alternate universe split off from Saints Row. A lot of the same people still exist in the universe. As you saw last week, we showed Yeti, who is actually Oleg, but different circumstances have led him to become a little different than before. So let's say we go all the way back to Saints Row 1. Intro cutscene. The gangs start fighting, the boss gets caught in that, and that kind of rolls into, all the events that become Saints Row. So let's say that fight never happened, and let's say the boss never got involved with any of that, and how that changes all the events in Stillwater, and how that kind of cascades into everything else in this world. So yeah, let's actually jump into the demo now. I should also say this is going to be just raw gameplay. You've seen us talk about how the game plays before, so there will be no commentary this time. You're just going to get raw gameplay and story, and I'll just be playing in the background. So yeah, let's get this going. And again, this is the demo currently playable on the show floor, not the one shown on any previous streams. So yeah, just enjoy.
I never thought unifying Stillwater was impossible. The Vice Kings, West Side Rollers, and Los Carnales had been fighting for years, but I knew I had what it took to get the job done. We all wanted the same things, and we had a better chance at getting them if we worked together. Figured making them a deal was worth a shot. And I was right. Life was good. We had it all. Nobody was making us scared to walk the streets. But on Devil's Night, the Ministry of Gluttony invaded. Probably thought we were easy targets. Instead, they ran right into a united front. Legion had no idea what hit them. Turns out Persephone remembered me when she decided to start saving the world. Guess I made an impression. And hey, I'm always looking to grow my brand.
We're detecting a massive surge in the soul energy grid. The source is the fusion reactor exhibit.
Gremlin thinks Hammersmith is the most likely culprit, and Rama confirmed he is now in Seoul.
No questions? Good.
Everyone got their keys?
All right, let's go!
Someday I want to push the button, Friday.
Yo, Friday, it's go time.
Perfect. Proceed to the fusion reactor exhibit. The location is on your map. The site will appear to be under construction, but somebody got the reactor working.
The hammer dude?
That's Gremlin's theory. She's here to provide technical support.
Hey there, it's me. If I'm reading these schematics correctly, we should start from the bottom and work our way up.
What are you doing here, Legion?
Home of the sonoluminescent fusion exhibit. We're sorry. Let's start with the acoustic doohickey at the bottom of the reactor. It's a big, round, glowy thing. Using sound waves. The technology on display here.
Ah! Explosions!
Ooh, let's check it out. Uh-oh, Legion's overloading the reactor. That control unit's all blown to hockey sticks. We better have a look at the transient cavitation chamber.
Whoa, keep my cavitation chamber out of this.
Should be further up a ways. Don't know how the heck they got this contraption working.
Sorry, I just blow shit up. Don't ask me how it works.
Damn!
I'm not dealing with this.
Oh boy, this one's overloaded too. Glad I'm not standing next to that thing.
Thanks, Gremlin. You gonna provide some exposition here or what?
Either Legion wants to blow up half the city, or they're diverting the power somewhere.
If Legion wanted to blow up the city, they'd have done it by now.
Legion is deploying Hell Troopers to secure the building. They're coming in through the roof.
And I was just getting into all this science.
At the tippy top is where it all hooks up to the grid. Better check it out. Efforts have finally succeeded. This exhibit
Legion. What now?
Let's have a look at that control unit.
Huh? This one is working.
Friday, check this out. We've got a ton of data here.
Nice work, Gremlin. Agents, based on my calculations, they must be routing the power to the planetarium.
Hey, they're putting on a light show. Can we check it out?
Let's get going. What could Legion be doing at the planetarium?
I want to make a joke about Uranus.
Ha! That's funny! I don't mean to be a prude, but please, no jokes about Uranus. Besides, the proper pronunciation is Uranus. It's a dactyl.
Sorry, Friday.
Need a pick-me-up?
Hey, I'm picking up some weird fluctuations in the gravitational field.
It appears to be localized above the planetarium.
Whoa, it's a tractor beam. What do you think they're tractoring?
Sounds like Uranus.
Let's nip this in the bud, shall we? You're approaching the planetarium now. We've confirmed Legion forces have taken up positions around the facility. You should expect to face some resistance.
What a lovely surprise. The Agents of Mayhem.
Hammersmith? This is a secure channel.
You think too highly of your technological prowess. Do I have to come over there and kill you myself?
Hey, there's something happening in that outdoor theater area.
Why, yes. I turned this planetarium into my very own tractor beam control center.
Agent, we need access to those controls. I've marked the location. All right, let's secure the area.
In March 1781, British astronomer Sir William...
Yeah, baby!
Done and done.
Excellent. See if you can access those tractor beam controls.
Whoa! Is that the Cermak Comet? Hey, Hammersmith! What you doing with that comet?
I can't divulge my secrets, but let's say it's of relevance to my current employer.
Whatever's in that comet, we don't want Legion to have it.
Oh, really? And how exactly do you plan to stop me?
What's that guy's name again?
He routed the controls over to that field console.
Shut it down, Agent. We need to deactivate this tractor beam.
Oh, please, don't flatter yourself. My hell troopers and I will make short work of your underlings. Besides, how will you get past my shield?
Let me at him. They'll go down quick.
time to turn it up.
Down. Quickly, hack the console.
Yeah, I will hack the console now.
Okay, time for plan B. Your meddling was amusing at first, but now you're becoming a nuisance.
Damn it! He rerouted the controls again.
He's running out of consoles, Friday. We'll have this tractor beam down in no time.
Are there any other planets we could learn about?
Hey, you hear about Pluto? Pluto got fucked.
Take him down faster.
Yes, the shield is down.
Go for it. Now's your chance.
Okay, I know what to do.
Uranus is over 25,000 kilometers in diameter.
Touché! How dare you! This is no mere tractor beam. This is the Hammersmith Graviton Induction Resonator.
We're almost there. Keep the pressure on.
You feel that? Do you feel that?
I will double whatever Persephone is paying if you'll never bother me again.
Smell you later, old guy.
Time to shut this whole thing down.
Call Uranus their home.
Yeah! We turned off the tractor beam.
Brilliant work. Now to figure out why Legion wants that comet so badly.
Don't be so pleased with yourselves, Mayhem. You are not going to like Plan B. We have time for one final demonstration.
Kill them.
Talk to the clam.
Welcome to the darkest timeline. You about to get wrecked.
Mayhem. I should have known.
Pre-order Agents of Mayhem now and see how good bad versus evil can be.
Agents of Mayhem.
So yeah, that is the show floor demo currently being shown for AOM at E3 this week. Yeah, that I played that demo a couple of times now. It's, you know, you get good after doing it a while, but it never really gets old to play. So yeah, there you go. That's the demo. That is from the beginning, the intro cutscene for Kingpin, also known as Pierce, if you didn't realize somehow. But yeah, that's the demo. check below the stream if you want to see some links to other streams that have extra AOM gameplay from E3. They are from different segments of the game, so different than what you saw here. But this demo wasn't shown anywhere else yet. And yeah, if you want to know more about Agents of Mayhem, we're on the internet in a bunch of places. On Twitter, it is @AOMTheGame. It is AOMTheGame.com for our website. We are also AOM The Game on Facebook. And we also stream Agents of Mayhem content, new stuff, every week until the game will be coming out. So the game comes out August 15th, and we stream every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific, 22 GMT. We're usually focusing on each of the playable agents, but, you know, sometimes do stuff like this. And it appears we are getting a question. Okay. Apparently, Mike Watson and people from the chat are asking, want to play it again on crazy hard difficulty? Okay, you know what? Sure. I'll do that. And then actually I'll stay on this time just to talk about hard difficulty. I'll also have to do a couple console commands because the demo actually has Never Die on, which is our command for God mode. So you know, people who want to see the whole demo won't accidentally die and, you know, miss out on it on their 18 minutes or so they have to play the demo. So yeah, let's go again. I mean, hey, if you missed out on it, I can't skip this, so you get to see the cutscene again.
I never thought unifying Stillwater was impossible. The Vice Kings, West Side Rollers, and Los Carnales had been fighting for years, but I knew I had what it took to get the job done. We all wanted the same things, and we had a better chance at getting them if we worked together. Figured making them a deal was worth a shot. And I was right. Life was good. We had it all. Nobody was making us scared to walk the streets. But on
Getting ready.
The Ministry of Gluttony invaded.
Getting prepared.
Probably thought we were easy targets. Instead, they ran right into a united front. Legion had no idea what hit them. Turns out Persephone remembered me when she decided to start saving the world. Guess I made an impression. And hey, I'm always looking to grow my brand.
All right. So yeah, let's try and do this at a higher difficulty mode. So Agents of Mayhem has about 15 difficulty modes. And you know, I usually end up playing in the higher ones just because I'm so used to playing this game. But like, it still gets really rough. So like the squad we have, everyone's at level 10, so they have both their specializations, which you can see are those icons above their name there. Okay, so like the demo, it's the show floor demo is set to level 3, which is operative. So, you know, we'll just go up. Let's go up to, okay, the other difficulty levels are locked, but let's jump up to Super Agent actually, which will still be with level 10 characters. That's still gonna be kind of rough. I'm still going to use this squad too, actually. One other character is actually available in the demo, which is Rama. She's available to play as well, but I think actually I like this loadout more anyways, so. Granted, I could probably bump up the difficulty even higher if I go use a console command. And yeah, some other people in the chat are talking about this, and I'll say it again for people who are watching on YouTube. the cutscenes in the game are skippable. It's just the ones for the show floor specifically are not. But in the actual game, when it's released, you'll be able to skip cutscenes if you'd like. Especially since, you know, there's mission replay in the game, so you might want to skip, you know, when you're replaying with different agents or whatever.
The location is on your map. The site will appear to
And also those later difficulties are specifically locked for the show floor. The later difficulty levels, except for like the final 3, I believe, are all unlocked from the beginning. So here, let's pop open this console, type in never die. Okay, now it's false, so there's no God mode now. Let's see if I can remember. Okay, I do remember the commands for changing difficulty. Let's see. Difficulty, set level. We're gonna do. How about 10? Let's see what happens with a 10 difficulty level. Somebody shouted 37. If I hit 37, nothing would actually probably happen, since technically I think in the console it goes up to 16, because we also have a level 0 difficulty, which is like the easiest one that actually reduces the amount of money and experience you make by like 25%. Just because it's super duper easy, that level specifically. Yeah, let's see.
What are you doing here, Legion?
Let's see how well this goes.
Let's start with the acoustic doohickey at the bottom of the reactor. It's a big, round, glowy thing.
All right, let's see if I can speed run this part specifically.
Ah! Explosions!
Ooh, let's check it out. Uh-oh, Legion's overloading the reactor. That control unit's all blown to hockey sticks. We better have a look at the transient cavitation chamber.
Where do I find that?
Should be further up a ways.
All right, so
I don't know how the heck they got
this demo. So somebody was joking when this game was resting on the start screen. The counter in the upper right said just like 88, 88, 88. Because the actual demo countdown timer has not started yet, so that's just what it defaults to.
This power factory is dangerous.
But, you know, somebody joked that I had played the game for 88 hours. You would probably not believe the amount of hours I have actually played this game. You know, just working on it, seeing throughout the development what stuff gets added, when you're in the phase when stuff is getting rapidly changed gameplay-wise, or maybe even content-wise and stuff, so... I have hundreds of hours in this game. I don't even really know how many anymore. It's a lot. It might even be over 1,000. I don't, you know. After working on a game for 2 years.
At the tippy top is where it all hooks up to the grid. Better check it out.
All right, let's see how rough this gets. I think I'll still be able to handle myself pretty well, just because level 10 still gives you some options. Okay, yeah, those guys are beefier, and they are actually taking out a decent amount of my health per shot. So people who do tons of scatter shots, like the Blitz Troopers here, are actually pretty dangerous. Ah, crap. Almost fell off. But even when you're... I found even if you're a little underleveled, it's still possible to wreck stuff pretty well, specifically if you... have specifically really good builds and really good combinations of characters. Here, let's get in their face quickly with Red Card, just because his shotgun is really high damage as well. Red Card's also probably one of my favorites, just because I can... Even without switching to another agent, he can both do close and short range combat. You know what? Let's Kingpin. So his default special is just equipped from the get-go here. When enemies get hit by the explosion, they're enfeebled, so their defense gets really low, or at least a decent amount lower. which again, if you're lower level or you're fighting somebody on a much higher difficulty level, it helps out a lot. It kind of brings them back to your level a little bit. Oh yeah, that commanders definitely want to lower their defense here. Vulnerability. Do this. So red card special is also kind of dangerous to use if you're like a lower level and not playing in a higher difficulty mode, just because, well, it does some splash damage and you hit lots of dudes, especially if you charge it up a lot. It also makes him take more damage until like you use the special. So
Friday, check this out. We've got a ton of data here.
Nice work, Gremlin. Agents, based on my calculations, they must be routing the power to...
All right.
The planetarium.
Hey, they're putting on a light show. Can we check it out?
Let's get going. What could...
And yeah, I guess since, you know, everybody here saw...
Hey, there's good beer on Uranus.
That's funny. I don't mean to be a prude, but...
You know, since we went through this demo once, I may as well switch up which character I'm playing in which spot, especially when the dialogue comes up, because again, the agents all have their own responses for whatever's happening in any mission. I always overdrift that corner.
Hey, I'm picking up some weird fluctuations in the gravitational field.
It appears to be localized above the planetarium.
Whoa, it's a tractor beam. What do you think they're tractoring?
Uranus.
Let's nip this in the bud, shall we? You're approaching the planetarium now. We've confirmed Legion forces have taken up positions around the facility. You should expect to face some resistance.
What a lovely surprise. The Agents of Mayhem.
Hammersmith? This is a secure channel.
You think too highly of your technological prowess. Do I have to come over there and kill you myself?
Hey, there's something happening in that outdoor theater area.
What is? I turned this planetarium into my very own tractor beam control center.
Agent, we need access to those controls. I've marked the location.
Ah, of course, a cop bot is also getting in my face. So yeah, that Mayhem move with red card is also good on really high difficulties, specifically because anybody who gets hit by it gets reduced to 1 point of health. So even if it doesn't matter what level they are or what level you are, like, oh, actually I picked up another Mayhem star, which automatically fills up my Mayhem, so I'll just do this again. I might have like over 2,000 health, but it doesn't really matter if they're immediately reduced to being killed in a single hit from any character. Yeah, just yell everything to death. That's what the Manny in the chat says. It works really well.
All right, let's secure the area.
And you know what? I believe we also have a couple other gremlin tech available, so we'll use the Cabot bomb. Ah, crap. Gotta reload, though. Wait, there were two Cabots that... Wow, okay, sure.
Done and done.
Excellent. See if you can access those tractor beam controls.
Orbit once every 84 years.
Whoa! Is that the Cermak Comet? Hey, Hammersmith! What you doing with that comet?
I can't divulge my secrets, but let's say it's of relevance to my current employer.
Whatever's in that comet, we don't want Legion to have it.
Oh, really? And how exactly do you plan to stop me?
feel pain? Tag me in.
Wait, hammer time?
He routed the controls over to that field.
So yeah, one of the other things regarding the difficulty here, I'm actually not having too bad of a time. I do have to be more careful than I normally would. Specifically just because that, yeah, like the enemies do hit a lot harder. Like any of the weaker characters, like probably the Kingpin's the weakest one I have, like as far as how much health and shield he has. But this mission is also fairly early on in the game. So there's certain enemy types that do not pop up in this mission that pop up later. And those guys, especially on higher difficulty modes, get a lot harder. You know, you've seen like the tank troopers and, oh geez, he almost killed me there. Wow. Okay. About 100 health left there. But yeah, there's stuff like the tank troopers, the pride bots, stuff like that that get a lot tougher. Also the snipe troopers. I found the snipe troopers specifically are the things that might mess me up the most on higher difficulty modes, just because, you know, they're far away. If you have a close range character, which I frequently do because I like the close range ones in this game, they cannot deal with snipers unless they're hardtack and they can throw a harpoon to bring them to them. So when you're in the fray with a ton of people like right in your face, sometimes you don't notice the sniper aiming right for your head until it's too late.
He's running out of consoles, Friday. We'll have this tractor beam down in no time.
Are there any other planets we could learn about?
Hey, you hear about Pluto? Pluto got fucked.
All right. Also, Pierce's, Kingpin's Mayhem ability works pretty good in high difficulty modes too, just because, you know, it just fucking makes everybody stop for a little bit. So you just get some breathing room. Okay.
The shield is down. Go for it.
Everybody else dead? Oh no, there's 2 dudes left. Wow, 3 health. Okay. Put red card away for a little bit. I'm not playing as well as I could with Daisy either, because her loadout in the demo is not the loadout I usually have for her, because I generally try and go for having her gun overheat faster, so that she can stay in jammer mode for longer. Because I really like how hard she hits with her melee when her gun's overheated.
This is the Hammersmith Graviton Induction Resonator.
We're almost there. Keep the pressure.
Okay, this time, since he's got more health than before, try to get some vulnerability on him first before I start mowing him down with Daisy. Because if I can just land a whole bunch of headshots like right away, I can cut through his health really fast. Still taking a while though, jeez.
The work of a master.
Smell you later, old guy.
Time to shut.
Every time I play this mission, I almost always try and finish him off with Daisy's Mayhem. But again, if you actually play this mission for real for the first time, you're not going to have Daisy yet, most likely.
Yeah, we turned off the tractor beam.
Brilliant work. Now to figure out why Legion wants that comet so badly.
Don't be so pleased with yourselves, Mayhem. You are not going to like Plan B.
Somebody asking why I'm all alone. It's because everybody's at E3 showing off this game. I'm just showing it off from the comfort of this really squishy couch. Yeah, let's take a look at this trailer again. This has actually been the trailer that's played at the end of the last couple of our demos we've been showing to press and stuff. I edited this. Hooray! I'm glad people actually get to see it. For a while, I just thought it was going to be like an internal thing only. It was a lot of fun capturing this trailer. It was just like at the point where people were like, hey, can you just like show a lot of stuff really fast? And I mean, It's probably one of the most fun types of trailers to make, really, when you just get to like go hog wild and you don't really have to worry about what you're showing. And yeah, that's
Agents of Mayhem now,
the E3 show floor demo on a higher difficulty level. Not the highest, because I didn't want to die instantly, because I only had level 10 characters, but yeah, that was still fairly high difficulty mode. Probably a little like 2/3 of the way up the scale. But even though, you know, they were level 10, they were like completely kitted out with like good gadgets and stuff right from the get-go. And in that mission, I'd actually be curious to see how hard that would be on a natural playthrough of the game, because that, again, that mission's really early on in the game when you're not going to have that many gadgets for your agents yet. But yeah, that is the E3 show floor demo for Agents of Mayhem. Since this stream went on longer than we originally planned, guess I'll restate this, but yeah, if you want to see more of the E3 streams that happened at all the other media outlets at E3, if you look below the stream on Twitch, there's a list of all the places that have streamed it, along with some links to a couple that have already finished. If you want to follow us on social media just to learn more and see when the new trailers and stuff come out, we are on Twitter at AOM The Game. Our website's aomthegame.com. We are AOM The Game on Facebook, and we stream every Thursday, twitch.tv/dsvolition, at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific, 22 GMT. And we are streaming every week all the way up to launch for Agents of Mayhem, which comes out August 15th, which is pretty soon, and it's weird for me because I've never released a video game before. Oh yeah, and we'll make sure to put this in the description as well, but there's a big thread for all the AOM streams and videos from E3 at saintsrowmods.com on their forums. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope everybody really enjoyed being able to see the Kingpin cutscene. That's a pretty cool one that I really hope people got to, well, I knew when people were going to be able to see it, but it was just an exciting thing for people to be able to actually see that finally. So yeah, that is Agents of Mayhem. Everybody's still pretty busy at E3, but we'll be back next week talking about more agents, some other cool stuff. So yeah, I am Josh Stinson, the video editor here at Volition, as well as the stream host. And we also had Mike Watson, our community developer, moderating the chat and talking to people and answering people's questions and all that cool stuff. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next week. And also, Writer of Blocks, you missed the cutscene. Writer of Blocks in the chat. Don't worry, these streams go up pretty soon afterwards, or you can check out the Twitch archives immediately after we're done streaming. So yeah, see you later, everybody. See you next week with some new stuff. Bye.